Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
This is the third shooting at the hands of a federal agent in this town in less than a month.
Oh my God! The fuck did you just do? The fuck did you just do? Ah! Yes! Liz, somebody call the ambulance.
Donald Trump, I call on you once again. Remove this force from Minnesota.
Greetings everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I start this video with a very sad note. It is so sad, very sad day in United States of America. We have just seen what really happened, and I'm here to show you everything. And first of all, guys, if you're watching me for the very first time, guys, kindly subscribe to this amazing channel. I'm your host, Goldson Sam. Want to react to what has happened in United States of America and in a place known as Minnesota. Here we go, guys. Let's begin our video today.
Somebody call the ambulance! Somebody needs to call the ambulance!
So guys, there is something that has happened in Minnesota just yesterday. Something very tragic really happened in Minnesota. So in this video, guys, I'm going to tell you exactly what really happened. And if you're living in the US, you might have already known. This is one of the things that is trending in Minnesota. The ICE, those police ICE, they just shot someone, and they claim that that guy was armed. It was dangerous, but other people are saying that that guy did not have okay, he was a 37 years old man who was a nurse and was trying to protect the people or the citizens from being attacked. So he's a nurse, he was working as a nurse, and he was trying to help people who were, I think, one of his patients. And later on, the ICE came in and they started attacking him, and they found him with a gun, and that's how they thought maybe he was dangerous, and he was trying to cause chaos or something. But the video says otherwise. You know, the videos is here. I'll be playing for you guys. You'll be able to watch, and it's somehow really annoying to see that video. And that guy, who you can see clearly in the video, that he was together with another madam, a certain lady, and he was trying to protect that lady from being harassed or something by the ICE in Minnesota. And that's when you can see him clearly holding a phone. He was trying to record the ICE what they were doing, and during that moment is when the ICE now, they got agitated or something, and they attacked this 37-year-old guy who had a gun which is known to be licensed. It was licensed, and in the video you can clearly see he was not causing any harm. And later on you can see it very well. He was being harassed, and not with one, not with two, like close to 7-8 ICE agents, and they put him down. And that's when you can see clearly he's being detained while he's down. And after people are screaming, oh help, leave him alone, he doesn't have, he's not harmful, he's just trying to protect. You can hear people saying that. And we have videos from different footages, from different angles, that shows exactly what happened in that scenario. And you can see it very well later on, after like a minute or two. You can see the ICE agents starting to shoot, and that's why they shot that 7-year-old nurse, and the rest is history. I'm here, guys, to bring you exactly what really happened, and I want you to tell me, guys, in the comment section, is that the good way to handle a case or a certain scenario? Is that the best way to handle it? I think if someone is causing a threat, I don't know if he really caused the trouble. I'm not sure of that, but the video says otherwise. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, is that the best way to handle such a situation? Another question, guys, I want to ask you guys. This is a United States citizen that is going through all this, okay? So I want to ask you a question, like, is it safe to live in America right now? Just let me know in the comment section. Is it safe to live in America? Let's watch this video, guys, and I'll be back with more comments shortly.
Somebody call 911! I can't believe they just did that! Holy shit! Holy shit! Just... come on! Come on! Oh my god, you fucking people, man! You're fucking killing us! Why would you do that? Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm seeing this! I can't believe I'm seeing this! Oh my god! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come here, come on! Come here! It is!
Chest seals.
This is so fucked up! Oh my god! It's fucked up! That's so fucked up! He was only helping!
So, guys, you can hear it very well from the camera lady that she has recorded this footage. She's crying, literally. She's really crying, and you can hear her words clearly. She's saying he was just trying to help. He was just trying to help. Why are you killing us? You know, that is the statement that this madam is saying, you know. And this video is here, guys. I just want to play a different angle. I want you to see everything that happened, and you'll be able to tell me in the comment section, what do you think really happened? Like, you know, me, I'm even kind of, I don't know what to say, guys, but I want you to tell me in the comment section what you think about police. Is it police brutality, or what do we call it, you know? Because this is so bad. This is so bad. I'm not in a position to support this kind of movement or act that the ICE is doing in United States of America. I'm not in a good position to support, because I know there's a better way to handle a situation by not taking one's life, you know. And let's listen in. Let's see more videos of what happened in Minnesota, guys, and you guys tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, kindly consider subscribing to this amazing video so that you will be watching more videos to come each and every day. Let's watch this next video, guys.
Breaking news, the man who appeared to be executed in broad daylight in Minneapolis by federal agents this morning was using a camera filming the agents before they came up and attacked him. They clearly instigated this incident. As you can see, this is the man standing in the street being confronted by these agents. They put their hands on him first. And again, it appears that they did take a firearm possibly from him before shooting him. So there was literally zero justification based on what we saw. And Governor Tim Walz says that he told the White House that the state must lead the investigation. And he says, let state investigators secure justice as we process the scene, stay peaceful and give them space. And Ilhan Omar confirms that this does appear to be an execution by immigration enforcement. She says she's heartbroken and appalled that federal agents murdered another member of our community, and that is beyond shameful. These agents are targeting our residents.
We're being attacked by our own people, by our own federal government, by masked men without ID that are taking people away for God knows why. They're not pedophiles, they're not rapists, they're not criminals. They're taking people from schools, they're taking high school kids.
Why is this so hard for you to talk about? It seems like this is a little tough.
Because I'm an American and I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of what's going on.
People should not be killed for protesting, for wanting not our people in our city to be taken. Like, this is not okay, and it's violent, and it shouldn't be violent. We should be peacefully protesting, but they're just taking us. I'm just angry. I'm angry, and I just want this to be over. This isn't the Minneapolis I know and love.
To those of you who are just blindly believing what the Department of Homeland Security is telling you, you need to watch the videos for yourself. This man was a United States citizen. He was lawfully carrying a gun. He had a permit. He was breaking no law. He did not pull it. It was in a holster. He had a phone in his hand. He was recording what ICE was doing. And the very reason they said he was a threat is because he had a gun in a holster that he was legally allowed to carry. Hello, Trump supporters. What about Second Amendment, Second Amendment, Second Amendment? He was not breaking the law. He did not pull the gun. Watch the video. Not only that, they have rounded up multiple witnesses who were there. There was a woman you can see from the video in a red coat recording that had a very good angle. Are we ever going to see that video footage? Probably not, because she's been rounded up and taken to another location. Why? Are they going to search her phone and delete her footage? Are they trying to detain and threaten witnesses so they don't tell what actually happened? This is over the top Gestapo. Stop believing what Kristi Noem tells you. She lies. Look with your own eyes. You can see the second video. He has a phone in his hand. Not to mention, he was already on his knees with his hand behind his back before the first shot rang out. Where's the threat? Where's the danger? This is unattainable. We are a powder keg about to explode. He's on the ground with his hands behind his back. He's already been punched in the head and he's already been pistol whipped. And then they fire. I'm not going to post the video here, but if you guys want to see it, it's everywhere. Under the Desk News has it slowed down on their page. It's hard to watch, but I can't turn away in this moment. This is exactly what we have been saying is going to happen. This is exactly what the plan has been all along. And for 2 years, I've been called an alarmist. I've been called a fearmonger because I said, this is where we're headed. This is where we're headed. And here we are. He was on the ground. His hands were behind his back. There were multiple agents surrounding him. He had already been punched in the head and pistol whipped. And then they unloaded a clip in him. This is what the federal government is doing to people in our country.
Congressman Gomez, any reaction to the shooting death of the lady in Minnesota by the ICE agent today?
Yeah, it was murder. It was obvious she was just driving away. She wasn't driving into the ICE agent. I think that the Attorney General in Minnesota has to take a hard look and probably file charges against them. I think it was disgusting. I pointed out earlier that this was eventually going to happen because you have these agents from all over the country, probably without a lot of training, getting sent into these communities and ratcheting up their enforcement in a way that's pretty reckless. As it was going to endanger the lives of U.S. citizens as well as.
So guys, you hear this? There's another case that happened some days ago about the same like the one that has happened today. There's a lady who was shot by the ICE while she was taking the kid to school. That's very, very sad. And you can just hear it very well, what's really happening in United States of America. Guys, I want you to hear this speech, what this guy had to say about this issue, and listen in, and I'll be back with more comments to share with you. And I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this video? What do you think everything that is happening? What do you have to say about all of this that is happening in United States of America? Let's listen in, guys.
People who are not documented, but are not a threat, and this was exactly the fear that I always had when it came to these ICE agents, and why I'm also scared about the expansion of ICE and CBP using that $175 billion slush fund. I think it's gonna be more attacks. It's gonna be more. I would say untrained individuals that shouldn't be on our streets, and this is across the country. So I think the Attorney General has to take Minnesota has to take a hard look at it, and then Congress has to figure out if these people have immunity, that we can strip them of that immunity if they violate the law.
They are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. And it's also on you to leave.
Today is Thursday, January 15th, and I just got a really big update from a family member of mine. So this family member of mine texted me at 1:30 in the morning saying that ICE went knocking on their, banging, not knocking, let me correct that they went banging on their apartment door at 1:30 in the morning saying that they are the fire department. So basically they're banging on your door saying, fire department, open up, and lying about who they are to get people to come out of their homes. Now, I had heard a rumor about them pulling fire alarms on nextdoor.com, and apparently, somebody went on there and debunked it and said it wasn't true. But now I'm second guessing that because it lines up with what my relative told me last night. I will go ahead and post this message between my family member and I in the comments so you could take a look at it. But yeah, let everybody know that they are lying. They're lying about who they are to get people to come outside of their apartments and homes, and this is just crazy.
Wow, guys. Have you just heard that? That ICE, they come to your home very early in the morning, like 1 a.m. or 2. They start banging the door, or they ring the alarm so that you guys come out, so that you can think maybe they call themselves fire. They use fire those fire people who come to put out the fire. They knock to your door so that you guys, or they scream with that alarm, they ring the alarm so that you guys can come out. And after coming out, they start, now they want to, bring that, you know what they always do. Guys, I want you to tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this action that they always do, the ICE agents? Have you ever experienced such? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let's continue listening in.
I just finished watching that video of that execution of that man in Minnesota by another ICE agent. A ICU nurse, 37 years old, no criminal history, 5 ICE agents, and he ends up unalived. Why is America not outraged? No outrage from no one. Is it getting to the point where we're accepting that these ICE thugs are just taking out American citizens? Why are we living in times like this? The people that voted for this, y'all are really happy with this? This is sad.
Hi. Another death of a United States citizen by an ICE agent in Minnesota. Y'all need to stop these motherfuckers, man. I don't even know why white Americans are not furious about what the fuck is going on in this country right now. You have a 34-count felony convicted president sitting in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, directing reckless motherfuckers. They cannot wait to kill everybody, to arrest anybody and shoot anybody. And the fucking couch potato vice president telling that they are all, what you call it? What's the word for it? Now I forgot the damn word. But that they cannot be held accountable for their actions. And white Americans are still sitting there. They're still chilling. Because you know what? You know what they want? They want the black people to get on the street and protest and fight for their stupid rights. But you know what? You're not gonna do that shit. It is your time to fight for your fucking freedom. Because you know what? You guys are the motherfucking idiots that put the orange buffoon into office. You guys are the one that gave him the power. So fight for your fucking right. We are not going to sacrifice our lives for your fucking freedom. Because we know you hate us anyway. So it does not matter. You want us to sacrifice our lives for your freedom. Nope. It's time for you to fight. We are in 1930s Germany. I told you guys, I grew up in Germany. I lived in Germany all my fucking life. We learned about Hitler, Nazi. We learned about all that. Do you know the mistake y'all motherfuckers are making in this country? Because your school system does not teach you about the past history, what happened in Europe. Because if it does, you guys will be more furious and more willing to stop this foolishness.
Everyone is looking at America right now asking, why aren't Americans doing anything about their government? And of course, the excuses have started to pour in, but I can actually explain in just 3 words: bread and circuses. In ancient Rome, the writer Juvenal wrote 16 satires. He described how although the average Roman citizen struggled to survive, and socially their society was collapsing around them in many ways, if they were provided with bread or food and circuses or entertainment, they likely wouldn't do anything about the material conditions they were forced to live in. Sound familiar? Of course, Americans won't do anything about Donald Trump because the Super Bowl is coming up. And after the Super Bowl, another sporting event, another reality TV show. This is the country with the most fast food restaurants in the world, the country that consumes more resources per person than any other country in the world, even though it only makes up 5% of the world's total population. These are the people who line up for hours, trampling over one another to buy overpriced water bottles, plastic-shaped beer cups that will eventually end up in a landfill when the next trend comes along. You expect the consumption capital of the world to give a shit about their government? Have you seen the state of politics in the US? Poor people are voting against universal health care. They think politics is entertainment. That when Donald Trump threatens Greenland and blatantly breaks international law and proceeds to make memes about it, while his little cronies lap it up, and everyone else is looking for a reason not to pay attention to it. This is not the United States of the 1950s, where people were able to boycott and go without. They will give you 1,000,001 reasons why they cannot actually withhold their money from corporations or why they just can't go without buying something. If anything will happen in the United States, it will be because of an extreme minority. But the majority of this country is willfully asleep.
If you're running around with the weapon on you, be a responsible weapon owner. If you're going up against ICE, federal law enforcement agents interfering with law operations, be smart enough to announce that you have a weapon on you. Don't resist. You're going to put yourself in a fucked up predicament that you're probably not going to walk away from. And that's just fucking common sense, right? What are you doing there in the first place? These people are removing criminals from this country who shouldn't be here in the first place, who have robbed, raped, and killed. And yeah, not everybody's a bad illegal. Not every illegal has committed a crime besides entering illegally, which at the end of the day is a crime, different kind of crime. But no one's at fault for this besides the bad illegals making the good illegals look bad. Blame them. And at the end of the day, we don't have a way of knowing who's who and what they've done because there's no modern record keeping in these third world countries. All right. That's why you got to come in through an approved entry point, through due process coming in, not just leaving. I don't know why liberals don't understand this shit. ICE is just doing their job. They weren't invented yesterday. They've been around forever. Immigration laws have been around forever.
They don't want nobody to know that she's white. They don't want nobody to know that she's white. Renee Nicole Good, the 37-year-old woman that ICE agent blew her face off in broad daylight after she had just dropped off her 6-year-old child, her 6-year-old boy to school, is white, and they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that because it's going to fuck with their narrative. A ICE agent took his firearm, aimed it into the car of a white woman and blew her face off. Blew her face off. But everywhere that you read, all the media that's reporting it, they keep saying 37-year-old woman, 37-year-old woman. They refuse to say her name. They refuse to show her picture because they don't want you to know that she's white. They don't want you to know that she's white. ICE murdered a white woman, blonde, blue-eyed white woman, shot her in the face 3 times. They don't want you to know that. And they're purposely not letting you know that it's a white woman whose face they blew off because they don't want you to switch sides. They do not want you to switch sides. They don't want you to work collectively with the oppressed after realizing you too are being oppressed. They don't want you to switch sides. That's why they're not letting you know that it was a white woman. It's a white woman. A white woman. I'm going to keep saying that over and over and over and over and over. It's a white woman, blonde hair, blue eyes. They blew her face off. And the government is currently trying to justify it. The government is currently trying to justify it. They're lying to your face because we all seen the videos. This man is walking around free after taking his firearm and aiming it into the car of a civilian, unarmed civilian, and blew her face off. And it's one of your very own. She had also lost her husband. So now her children are parentless. Where is all the pro-life extreme right? Where are you guys? Where are you? Huh? Now that you know it was a white woman that they murdered, not a criminal, not a migrant, not a black person, a white American woman got her face blown off with the help of your tax-paying dollars.
So when did Make America Great Again turn into the government can kill you, and explain it later? So here we are again, another person killed in Minnesota. 37-year-old American citizen killed by ICE and Border Patrol. And just like clockwork, here comes the story from the government after the body hits the ground. Now they say he was brandishing a weapon, but the footage raises a simple question. If he was brandishing a weapon, why were y'all trying to physically detain him? Now, we're being told that the victim was licensed to carry in Minnesota. And during the detainment, the thought is the gun fell out. And when they saw it, they didn't just shoot him. They emptied a whole clip on him while he laid on the ground. Does that sound familiar? It's police brutality, but with a border badge. Stop resisting or we'll kill you, and explain it later. And let me tell y'all, this is exactly what Trump meant when he said no due process. They weren't joking. They were not exaggerating. They were rehearsing. This is the government as judge, jury, and executioner. No court, no trial, no day in front of a judge. And here's the part people don't want to hear. You let the government treat immigrants as less than human. So why are you shocked when they start treating citizens the exact same way? This is not a new America. This is the America that you empowered. So tell me, y'all tired of being great yet?
The third shooting at the hands of a federal agent in this town in less than a month. People here are absolutely sick of this.
You live here. You've got to be here after all this bullshit is over. 5 shots they put into that man's body. And how do you look me in the eye and tell me you can justify this?
Donald Trump, I call on you once again. Remove this force from Minnesota. They are sowing chaos and violence. We've seen deadly violence from federal agents again and again and again. And I call on all Americans to see the decency that this state is exhibiting and the horrific cruelty, unprofessional, absolute abomination that is passing for what these ICE agents are doing on our streets.
So I really want to slow this down for a second because I believe the way this is being talked about kind of strips away the most important part, which is who this man actually was. The person who was killed wasn't some anonymous threat. He was just a veteran, someone who served this country, someone who, according to witnesses, stepped in because 2 women were being pepper sprayed by federal agents and he was just trying to get them out of harm's way. That's what he was doing, guys. Not charging agents, not committing any violence, not threatening anyone. He was trying to help people who were being hurt. And for that, he ended up dead. Really let that sink in. A veteran of the United States, killed by federal officers during a domestic enforcement operation while trying to protect civilians from excessive force. And the response from the people in power is the same script we've heard before. Justified, necessary, move on. This is what America looks like right now. Even serving your country doesn't protect you anymore. Even stepping in to de-escalate something doesn't protect you. Even being on the right side of history doesn't protect you. If a veteran can be assaulted or killed by federal officers in broad daylight and then reduced to just a footnote in a press release, then this is not about safety anymore, guys. This has become more about a system that treats force as the answer to everything and accountability as optional. And that's the context people need before they're told to just trust the narrative. And that's kind of what brings us to this whole White House using AI to alter images of protesters. This wasn't a random meme account, guys. This was an official government channel posting manipulated imagery to make a protester look emotional, unstable, and weak. No disclaimer, no transparency, just altered reality. Once a government shows you it's willing to fake the visual record, every statement they make about protests, violence, and use of force becomes suspect. Because images shape belief, and belief shapes consent. So when federal agents kill civilians, and then the same administration is caught manipulating imagery to control how dissent looks, you're not looking at 2 separate scandals. You're looking at one system doing 2 things at once.
So guys, just that is what exactly people have spoken about this issue. And the ICE, they have been, I don't know what to say, guys, but I want you to tell me, guys, if you live in United States, what is, like, I want you to tell me, guys, what is the situation right now in the US? I want you guys in the US, I want you to tell me, because I wonder how, guys, you guys are really going through a lot right now. And ICE really, they are using excessive forces to harm citizens, you know. And that is one thing that is really causing a lot of debate online, guys. And when they were asked about what really happened to this case that you've just seen, this guy was shot, I want you to hear what the ICE replied, guys. Listen in to what they had to say about this issue.
The White House has labeled the man who was killed in Minnesota as a domestic terrorist. Is that something you agree with? And have you seen any evidence to back up that claim?
When you perpetuate violence against a government because of ideological reasons and for reasons to resist and perpetuate violence, that is the definition of domestic terrorism. This individual who came with weapons and ammunition to stop a law enforcement operation of federal law enforcement officers committed an act of domestic terrorism. That's the fact.
Oh, wow. Guys, do you agree to that statement? Do you agree? Let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with that statement from that lady? What she has just said? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what do you think about this particular matter. As of me, I'm just out of words, guys. I just want you to tell me, guys, in the comment section below. Do you agree with what ICE have just done? This is the second case in less than few days in Minnesota, and a lot of guys, A lot of issues are happening. A lot in the US. You remember the first question that I asked you guys? My first question was, is it safe to live in America? Right now we see not only blacks are being attacked there, but right now even their own citizens of America, the United States citizens, are also being targeted. You know, I don't know the reason why they have to do this, but it is so annoying to see such images. It doesn't feel good at all. It doesn't feel good at all to see such a place. You know, peace is something very important. We need peace in all our nations. We need peace for us to live together as brothers and sisters, as good neighbors. We really need peace to endure within us. So, my question is, if sometimes the same government or the same police in uniform who are supposed to protect people, to protect their citizens from terrorism, from those attacks, outside attacks, you know, they'll be the one who are attacking citizens, then where is the nation heading to? Where are we heading to? That's my question. I want you guys to tell me in the comment section what you think about this video. I have a video that I want to finish this my video today by playing to you. You see, there is an ICE agent who was also a lady filming her, and that lady told her, "I'm ashamed of you." And do you know what the ICE replied? I want you to watch this video as I finish by saying, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this video, and make sure you watch from the start to the very end and enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't, and give the video a like. Have a look at this one.
Shame on you.
Listen, have y'all not learned from the past couple of days? Have you not learned?
Learned what? What's our lesson here? What do you want us to learn?
Following federal agents.
Give me my